Hello, my name's Mark. Welcome to Living La Dolce Vita. Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Living La Dolce Vita. You find us in the back garden, having a crafty coffee. So yes, what was it? The last one was down the plot, wasn't it? And I think yeah, showing bits and pieces down there. Anyway, so I thought spend a bit of time putting the washing out and tidying up the back garden, because it was starting to get a bit overgrown. So I'll quickly show you around it. So I've weeded out, not that there was much weed in it, in this border, and chopped back some of this I don't know what you call it, ivy, is it? Yeah, something like that. My god, it doesn't have spread if you're not careful. So I've chopped quite a lot of it out. You know, obviously I want some left behind for a bit of decoration. And I've transferred, now I think this is sage, my sage bush from the bed behind me, which I shall show you in a minute. So that's all tidied up now, and I've cleaned out the bed here. As I say, the sage was in this corner, but it was quite a bit of a thug, and I'm not quite sure if it was actually ruining the ground really for other plants. So I've taken it out and transplanted over there, as you now. In a previous film of this back garden, there was an asparagus growing up. I was quite surprised. Now then, I don't know. No, I don't know if I can find it, but it is starting to grow again. I did see it earlier. It's around here somewhere. No, you can see the spike was starting to come up. So hopefully that will grow. We'll soon find out. But also, just in here, I've put some asparagus seeds. So I'm going to see if I can propagate some more asparagus plants. And I've also put some asparagus seeds in here. And the idea being, if these establish themselves, I'll thin them out to 3 or 4 plants. And that should then be enough, hopefully. Didn't have to do much weeding on this patch, so thankfully. As you can see, my broad beans are thriving. I don't know if you can see, because everything's green, of course. In amongst here is a blackberry stalk, whatever you want to call it. And I've pinned it down, and it is actually starting to make a root at this junction here. So I've kept it pinned down. So the idea being, once I get a good set of roots on it, I can chop it off, transplant that down the allotment, and have an extra black. Did I say blackcurrant? Blackberry I meant, of course. An extra blackberry bush down the allotment. So from time to time, I have many thoughts about this, that and the other, and at one time I did consider giving up the allotment, because, well, it's far too much for me, for my needs anyway. But obviously I've invested a lot of time, energy and money into it in various forms, and of course it always comes to your mind, because, you know, I'm considering buying a polytunnel, which is going to cost me best part of a few £100, obviously. So before I start spending that sort of money, you know, do I really want to carry on with it? And it's for that reason why you know, I developed this bed here so that I could grow some crops anyway, for, you know, veg wise. So I'm obviously thinking, could I possibly be self-sufficient in that small patch? Which is the answer is probably no. I mean, for instance, I mean, I couldn't, even if I grew the whole patch with potatoes, that still probably wouldn't be enough for my needs. Well, my son's needs for the year. Yes, I could grow a few tasters and all the rest of it. Same with onions. There's a lot of veg that you know, you need volume, which obviously you need space for that. But things like purple sprouting, you know, you keep cutting it and it keeps coming up to a certain point, of course. And the same with lettuce. You just pick the leaves and it keeps growing. So yes, those are my thoughts. So watch this space, because obviously, you know, now that I'm getting better, and you know, I know it's been over a year now since I went in for my operation, and I am getting better, of course. So now, you know, now thinking of doing other things like travelling and stuff like that. So you know, that means that I can't run the allotment as such. Because obviously you're travelling when the weather's nice, and that's when all the stuff is growing. Anyway, so I'll have a little mull over that, and who knows what the future might hold. Anyways, this is just a short catch up. May need to show the broad beans coming along nicely. Yeah. At least I'll have enough broad beans for this year. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.